Welcome. In front of me is a Ulefone Power Armor 18, and today I'll go over unboxing along with a quick look at this absolute unit of a phone. So let's just get straight into it. Now, before I unbox it, I am going to quickly touch upon the rating that they actually proudly display on the box, which is the IP69K IP68 proof. So these do insinuate that it's water, shock, and dust resistant, basically, or proof in this case. So obviously this is a device designed to, well, withstand beating. Now, funnily enough, it looks like it's been already opened, as there is several stickers on here. I guess someone didn't like the phone that they got. There we go. Let's see how inside looks like. So yeah, that is the other way around, which typically should be like this. Nice to know that this is not a new phone. Anyway, and in here we get our brick, and below that, just paper. Then we get some paperwork, and then we get a 66-watt charger power delivery. So that's actually pretty nice. It's a pretty decent brick right here. It is also Type-C, which actually surprised me. Then we get a cable. It's a Type-C to Type-C cable, along with a carrying strap. So you just attach it right here. Now, personally, I don't really care for that. So let's just yeet that to the side and open this up, which just kind of comes off. You get to automatically see that this pin already peeled off. So anyway, I'm just gonna do the same again, and let's boot up the device. So while it's booting up, let's talk about the specs of this brick. So starting off, let's talk about the display. So in a second you'll be able to see the display, which will be a 6.5 inch display running a 1080 by 2408 pixel resolution. It is a LCD IPS display running at 120 Hz, boasting a 71% screen to body ratio with about 400 pixels per inch. And also the front right here is a Gorilla Glass 5. So that's pretty nice. Now, flipping it over to the back, we have a camera array. So we have a 108 megapixel wide sensor PDAF, then we got a 5 megapixel macro and 8 megapixel ultra wide with 119 degree field of view. And we'll have some hexal LED flash, HDR, and panorama. So this is the flash they're referring to. It is quite substantial flash. There's also I believe a temperature sensor right here. So that's not mentioned in the cameras. Obviously, that's not really a camera, it's more like a sensor. And then anyway, at the front, we have a 32 megapixel wide sensor. Now, with the back cameras, you can record videos at 4K 30 frames or 1080p 30 frames. And with the front 32 megapixel sensor, you can record at 1080p 30. So there we go. Now, continuing on into the internals, this device has a whopping 9,600 milliamp hour battery, which is absolutely just insane. Now, with that being said, there is a reason why you have a 66-watt charger, because to charge such a behemoth of a battery, you do need to have some power to be delivered to it in a relatively quick manner, considering otherwise you would be charging this device for 12 hours with like a typical Samsung charging speeds. Okay. So that being said, internally also we have a Dimensity 900 processor with 12 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of built-in storage that can be actually extended even further using SD card. So that's actually pretty nice. And anything else that I'm missing right here? Nope, that's about, oh, one more thing. Surprisingly enough, this unit actually has a wireless charging at 15 watts and a reverse wireless charging at 5 watts. So it does actually have a lot of tricks up its sleeve, and it is actually a pretty good device if you're looking to have a device that lasts you a lifetime and can take a massive beating. So if you tend to spend a lot of time outdoors, this might be actually a device for you. Maybe you also need a phone for some work, obviously more physical work rather than if you're like an office worker. You don't want to have a phone that could knock out someone if you drop it by mistake on them. So yeah. Now, last thing that I'm going to mention is the price, and this device might not be the most cheapest device. It comes at about 400 euros, but for a device that is rugged, for some reason rugged devices are much more expensive. So that being said, being rugged and also having some temperature sensors and a stupidly big charger, battery and a charger, I would say this price for this device is actually very good. So there we go. Now, with that being said, there's not much else to say about this device. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.